What's up with y'all, man? Groovy tapping in with y'all boys, and welcome back to another vid. The timeline of losing. The last 5 years reported by Nick Wright. This is a look back at the predictions, the results, and the aftermath / the blame game of LeBron James from the past 5 seasons reported by TV analyst Nick Wright. Shout outs to the Baldhead Kid for this video, man. This video been going crazy. One of y'all had requested me to watch this video right here, man. And as a LeBron fan, I know we gotta check this out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So before we hop into it, like the video, comment down below any videos y'all want me to check out next. And last but not least, subscribe to the channel if you new, man. Let's check this out, bro. All right, it says season 2020-2021. May 2021, the Los Angeles Lakers are matched up with the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the NBA playoffs.
All right, first round in the West right now. And I have the Lakers in 6. And the Lakers easily dispatch of the Nuggets in 5. And then the Western Conference Finals, Lakers, Clippers, going to be a classic. And it is Lakers in a gentleman's sweep. Now to the East, and the Sixers move on. Sixers in 7 over the Milwaukee Bucks, which would set up a Lakers-Sixers NBA Finals, which Brandon was.
This did not go as planned.
NBA Finals, I may mention. This is a good, not an all-time, but a good NBA Finals. Lakers in 6. LeBron championship ring number 5.
Hell no. Game 1.
James missing again at the foul line. A whistle. James goes down hard to the court.
Get off!
All off the Ayton screen. Booker on Caruso. Got inside over Davis. Too late.
Devin Booker, 34 points, 8 assists. Suns take game 1, 99-90.
He was a ghost. I don't even care that he was missing jump shots. I care that he was only taking jump shots, and he seemed to not even be interested in rebounding the basketball. So Anthony Davis obviously has to be better. I still feel very confident about Lakers in 6, but they need to make some adjustments immediately.
Game 2 in Phoenix. Lakers win. Game 3 in Los Angeles. Lakers win. 2-1. Lakers are winning.
Nick, I'll start with you. Is this series now over after what you saw last night?
Of course, Jenna. It's because the Suns have no answer for Anthony Davis, and they have no answer for LeBron James, who is quite literally just trying out new things on the basketball court to keep himself entertained. So the Lakers have one thing that no other team in the league has had all year, which is game in, game out, no matter what lineup is out there, no matter who's healthy or who's not, stifling, choking defense. And so when you add to that, LeBron as the, hand on the joystick, as Brian Windhorst would say, and Anthony Davis playing like Anthony Davis, you've got no shot. They are dominating this team because they have the greatest player ever, because Anthony Davis is back to being Anthony Davis, and because their calling card of playoff-level A+ defense has been there from game 1, and it was there at game 75 last night. So yes, Brandon, this series is over. Guess what LeBron knows? He knows what his team needs not to win game 1 or game 2 of the first round, but to win the championship. And you know what LeBron was doing through the first 10 quarters of this series? Trying to get his shooters in rhythm, knowing if need be, in the biggest spots, I still am the most unstoppable force in the league. Okay. He didn't just all of a sudden get healthy at halftime. At halftime, he's like, hey, we need to win this game. We've got 2 days of rest before the next one. Take control of the series, so I'll win it for us. And then I will go back to trying to get KCP and Kuzma and Wes Matthews in rhythm.
So he's confident right now. As y'all can see, he's confident in the Lakers. They up 2-1 versus the Phoenix Suns. Let's see what happened. Game 4 in Los Angeles, the Suns win. Game 5 in Phoenix, the Suns win. It's tied 2-2. Oh, I'm tripping. Phoenix is up 3-2.
The Lakers are going to win tonight. The Lakers aren't going to lose. This is very simple. Here's when series are 3-2 wilds, there's 3 questions you should ask yourself. And if the answer to all 3 is the same, then picking the series is very simple. And if there's some divergence, then you got to think on it. First question is, who's up in the series? Second question is, who is the home team in Game 6? And the third question is, who do you trust more in Game 6?
Yo, this guy just don't want to accept the fact that the Lakers was not the better team in this series. He's trying to come up with every excuse to put the Lakers above the Phoenix Suns in this series right here, bro. When they clearly showing you that they just wasn't good enough that year to win a championship. Nick Wright just didn't want to believe it.
7. So, who's up in the series? Phoenix. Who's at home in Game 6? The Lakers. Who do you trust more in Game 7? Well, that is obvious. The team with LeBron. And being down 3-2 wilds historically is really, really bad.
They about to let this man down, bro.
Except for teams with LeBron James on them.
Lakers eliminated from the playoffs in Game 6, lost to the Suns. Damn, Nick Wright. Rolling to the championship. They didn't even get past the first round. Damn. The next season, October 2021, the Lakers signed Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwight Howard. Ugh. What the hell? These are a whole bunch of washed superstars. That's way past their prime, man. There is criticism about the roster. That don't even look right. Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony on the same team. LeBron James tweets response. Keep talking about my squad. Our personnel ages, the way he plays, he stays injured. We're past our time in this league, etc., etc. Do me one favor, please, and I mean please. Keep the same narrative, energy when it begins. That's all I ask. Thank you, King James. All right, let's see how you respond, Bron. Let's see how your team responds. Let's see. That roster is ugly.
LeBron knows, he's acutely aware of how his career has been covered. And for people that don't remember it or know, well, here's what happens. Folks explain why a LeBron James team is flawed, can't get it done, won't win the title, and then when they do end up winning the title, they then say, well, of course they did.
Wait, he said they gonna win the title? With Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony past their prime?
That was an unbeatable super team. I mean, he stacked the deck. What did you expect? This has happened time and time again, which is why LeBron says keep the same narrative in energy. It's happening again. People are going to get it both ways, Brandon. They're going to get to have their fun before the year starts, saying how bad the team will be, no shooting, old, geriatric. And then if and when they win, they'll be like, well, 5 Hall of Famers. LeBron, AD, Russ, Melo, Dwight, of course, most stacked team ever. So he's just asking you to pick a lane.
Hell no.
Pick the lane. Is this a great team that is supposed to win? Or is this a flawed, old, bad shooting team?
Flawed, old, bad shooting team. Hell no, bruh. Hell no. Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony on the same team? Hell no.
That if they do win, will deserve massive credit for being the underdog story that they are. That's the question.
Bravo, Nick. Bravo.
Lakers suffered another surprising loss to a depleted Memphis team. Oh, Nick Claxton posterized LeBron James. I remember that. Old Christmas. Yeah, it was looking bad for them, bro. December 2021. They're below 500. Damn.
Here's where Russ has not been fine. His defense has been a travesty. And it's not, everybody likes to say defense is effort. No, it's not. It's partially effort, but on this level, the highest level in the world, it's attention to detail, it's focus, it's understanding you're one of five, like a shifting amoeba defensively, and you can't just freelance and go do your own thing. It will break your defense down like it did against the Nets on the Patty Mills 3. So his defense has been a disaster. His efficiency has been bad. And his decision-making that Antoine's talking about, late in games in particular, has been the worst I've ever seen from him.
At least he's being honest.
Broussard, I didn't expect Russ to all of a sudden magically become a good three-point shooter by joining the Lakers. We knew that was going to be a negative. But I think what a lot of people thought is, but because he's on what should be a good team, he'll pay more attention on defense. He'll be more cautious with the ball. He hasn't done those things. That's where this is a killer for the Lakers, Broussard.
April 2022, with a 31-45 record, the Lakers are 11th in the Western Conference standings. To avoid missing the playoffs, they must face a must-win game in New Orleans. Let's see. Nine seconds remaining. They're down 3. Lakers inbound the ball.
Augustine, a great three-point shooter. Bradley and Davis.
I forgot they had DJ Augustine and Malik Monk.
LeBron's got to fire it up. LeBron.
What the hell? Bro, what the hell was that? Swing it. And, bro, look who out there on the court, bro. You had Malik Monk, Avery Bradley, DJ Augustine. Boy, what the hell? Y'all at home versus the Pelicans? Come on, bro. That was bad.
And New Orleans has come in and taken it from the Lakers.
LeBron James makes a layup, just a wide open layup with 6:51 left in the fourth quarter. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It was the only 2 points he scored in the whole fourth quarter. Obviously, it's not a great basketball team, but it's way better than 16 games under 500.
Are they?
And I'll take 16 of those games, and if we had a 5-hour show, I promise you I could go back and find you 16 times in this season in which your man could not close. This is the classic case of this is the game of the year. This is the one you have to win to stay afloat. He is heavily guarded at the end of the game, but he has a 3 to wipe the slate clean and at least get them to overtime, make one big clutch shot, and he maneuvered. And I think I give him high marks for the maneuver because he actually finally got a little opening there. We had a decent look at it, and he airballed it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. LeBron, bro, these type videos do not help your case as being the greatest of all time. It just don't, bro. Like, games like that, bro, you gotta come through. Especially versus a sorry team like the Pelicans, bro. Like, you have to will your team to a win in games like that. April 2022. The Lakers finished the season 11th place in the West and missed the play-in.
I foolishly had this little bit of hope that maybe Anthony Davis
they letting this man
throw
down.
the team on his back. Brew 3 times all year. He had a game score of 30. Embiid's done it close.
Wait, damn. AD only scored 33 times that season? What the hell?
To 30. Like, it was 0 times all year. He had a game score of over 35.
Wow.
I don't know what's happened, but I do know this. It's not just injuries. It's not like, well, when Anthony Davis was out there, they were awesome. He played 40 games.
That's right.
And last night was another one. It's like, okay, he was fine. So that's kind of the small picture. That's a bigger picture for the Lakers. What's happened to Anthony Davis? What do you think Anthony Davis's three-point percentage was this year? He shot nearly 2 a game. The answer is 18%. The worst three-point shooter in the league by a mile. So yeah, injuries hurt. But when you're healthy, he shot 18% from 3.
Damn. The Lakers fired head coach Frank Vogel and hired Darvin Ham.
I like the hire. We talked about Darvin Ham. And
So
you look
damn
around the
excited.
league. Ime Udoka.
Congrats.
What about Ty?
Okay. Them boys ready now. They got Darvin Ham. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. May 2023. The Lakers finished 7th in the Western Conference. And they play. Oh, they face Denver Nuggets in the conference
the
final.
Lakers tonight. I like the Lakers in the series.
Okay.
The reason where the
Okay.
Nuggets kill you is the Jokic-Murray pick and roll. And there is not a single player in the league better suited to be able to recover off that action than Anthony Davis.
All right.
And so I think that if
All
you're
right,
the
Nick,
Nuggets, that is the one guy you didn't want to see Jokic have to deal with not because he can hold him to 15, but because he can hold him to 27, 8, and 6 instead of
That's
34.
full game or first half.
Yeah, full game.
He said a
And
first
then you have
half.
LeBron to deal with.
Okay.
Why
all
don't
right.
the Nuggets all year?
Well, I don't know. I've just been right all year.
Let's see. Nikola Jokic left fast. So they win game 1, the Nuggets. Let's see what he say.
I went into this series cautiously very optimistic. The reasons for my optimism were thought the Lakers would be able to score at will on this team and that this was a very, very bad matchup for the Nuggets. After watching game 1,
Here we go.
my caution is gone and my optimism is boundless. Boundless.
Okay.
I give the Nuggets, most notably Joker, massive credit. I give that crowd credit. I give Mike Malone credit for getting that victory and hanging on for dear life at the end, because that would have been a crushing that would have been a series ender if they had lost in that fashion. Not if they had lost game 1, but if they had blown a 21-point lead at home. Let me show you how LeBron and AD scored. Hubs, if we can pull it up, we can do AD first, then LeBron. How they scored. If it was a flurry of jump shots, then I'd be a little more concerned. It was not. It was things that are going to be accessible to them. How did LeBron score? The exact way going into the game I thought he would. Find Jamal Murray, get him in a pick and roll, and go. What I saw from the Lakers yesterday offensively confirmed my pre-series suspicions that the Nuggets can offer no resistance.
Okay.
I don't know, and maybe I'm wrong, and we'll get 2 weeks to see it play out, what adjustment the Nuggets can make to be better defensively. That's the thing. That's why I'm as confident as I am.
So he got the
think
Lakers
they
in
have
game
the
2,
personnel to slow down LeBron and Anthony Davis offensively.
Game 2, the Nuggets win. Damn. Game 3, the Nuggets win. 3-0? Let's see what he got to say, bruh.
Listen, I was wrong, America. Now, was I wrong about the series? We'll find out tonight or Wednesday or at some point if and when the Nuggets win the 4th game. I am not putting this at the doorstep of Darvin Ham. This is a compliment to the Nuggets head coach, not an indictment on the Lakers head coach. The Nuggets instantly recognized, oh, the D'Angelo Russell situation is a disaster for the Lakers. And I think manipulated like the Lakers into leaning into it. I do not think it was coincidental that immediately after game 1, Mike Malone's like, that's an interesting storyline. Are they going to play him or not? And Bruce Brown talked about it, almost daring the Lakers keep him on the court.
Wow.
Knowing that D'Angelo's a guy that can get
D'Angelo Russell was a liability in this series. He was. And he was inconsistent, too, on the offensive end, bro. Damn, bro.
mental, that up and down, and also knowing, and we can show it to you quickly, that when D'Angelo's on the court, the Lakers are and in the 65 minutes he's off the court, they have won resoundingly. Now, to be
Oh
clear,
my
Brew,
God.
I am not saying you take D'Angelo Russell off and the Lakers are leading the series. But I think it would be 2-1 potentially, not 3-0. If the Lakers win tonight, Game 5 becomes a little screw tightening for Denver. Because they then know Game 6 we got to go back.
Come on, bro. They up 3-0. They have no chance. They have no chance of coming back, bro. Like, it's like Nick Wright just want the Lakers to win so bad, bro. Like, bro, it's not gonna happen, bro. They keep letting this man down, but that's the funniest thing about this video, bro.
Los Angeles. And it's for you, the stat everyone talks about is 0 and 1 and everything, 149. Bro. What I think is even more noteworthy is that only 3 teams, Brew and I were talking about this before the show, have even forced a Game 7. So 146 of the 149 have won in either Games 4, 5, or 6. I think it'll be interesting. They win tonight. I think tomorrow's show's interesting. I think
what is your answer?
Any belief? My answer is yes. I'm like Nikola Jokic. Blame me. I'm just like Nikola Jokic. Nice. You know what? Because they have LeBron, I think it's on the board. Okay. It's on the board. Another thing on the board.
Wow. Swept them boys. What are you going to say now, bruh? What are you going to say, chat?
The question is D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell has, in my opinion, real regular season value for a team that might want to load manage people. He has no postseason value unless he, at 28 years old, decides, you know what, I'm the former number 2 pick of a draft. I bounce around the league because I'm not a playoff player because I can't defend. Do I want to dedicate myself on that front?
Damn, man. Let that boy down again. Next season, the Lakers are matched up with the Denver Nuggets in the opening game of the season. Let's see what happens.
So Nick, it's Game 1. Denver has won 5 in a row. Must win?
Oh, God.
This is your way of getting this segment back in? I mean, we killed it for football.
If you don't win tonight, they're getting their rings. All they did was talk trash. The announcer said, we made you LeBron's daddy or something like that.
Yeah.
This is a must-win game for the Lakers.
You know what?
Can't lose 6 in a row and then be like, we can beat them in the playoffs. No, you can't.
It's not that it was 4-0. It's like it was 13 possessions. The point I am trying to make is I think there is an element with the Lakers that does not feel like the Nuggets are head and shoulders better than them, even though they lost 4-0.
They lose to the Nuggets in the season opener, bro. And they went on to win both games in the regular season matchups. 2024 in April. The Lakers are matched up with Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs. Let's see.
Is one of these teams dealing with a massive distraction?
That might lock them in.
Is one of these teams dealing with, one of the biggest scandals in modern NBA history touching a family member of a key player?
It crossed my mind.
Dusty, the envelope.
It crossed my mind.
I mean, it's not nothing. Wilds, I'm going to trust you to read this to the audience, as you will see it is wax sealed on the back.
Wow.
Monogrammed. If you would, please.
Not monogram.
Oh, really? Look at the wax seal on the back. Tell me if that's a wax seal
He goes
monogram.
through all this to pick the Nuggets. I'll tell you that.
You want me to read this part?
Is this-
Well,
do not open. Okay, it's confidential.
Do not open until.
And it is really wax
see
seal.
what it says.
You have a wax sealer?
Wow.
For events like this.
Okay.
It's like the NBA draft.
It is like the NBA draft.
Let's see.
I'm stunned.
With the first pick, the first redo pick, since we all put our official picks in a week ago, Nick Wright has selected
Wow.
the Los
In
Angeles
six? Not even 7.
Why don't he believe in this team so much, chat? Like, why? This team keeps letting you down year after year after year. And he just believes in the Lakers so much, bro. They don't have what it takes, bro, especially versus this team right here. Denver, MVP Yoke, playoff Murray. Come on, dog.
In
What's up with
six,
this man?
gotta win exclamation point.
Exactly right. Lakers in 6. I just think that if every game last year was in the balance in the fourth quarter, and LeBron played poorly in all 4 fourth quarters, which I think because it's round 1 is not going to happen with the rest between games. And D'Lo, if D'Lo is 6 points,
D'Lo's still on this team this year.
Again, that was every other day for the last few weeks that they've been playing. We'll see.
surprised they didn't get rid
We'll
of
just see.
He hasn't won in Denver in over 4 years.
following year.
He hasn't won. LeBron James has not won one game in Denver.
I think that
in
means
over
he's
4
0-6
years.
or something.
That's
Like
crazy.
I don't
Been
think
4 years.
That's
It's a
4
long
years.
time ago.
Okay.
It means he's due.
It's not.
I'll give you
Doesn't
that.
mean
I'm
he's
trying to
due.
throw Nick a
No,
bone.
it does
It means-
not
okay.
mean he's
All right.
due.
Okay.
It means it's just going to
What,
keep
so
on.
okay,
happening.
so
another
I
close
could see
sweep.
maybe one game.
Okay, but
certainly
then,
not.
that means a lot of your analysis has to shift dramatically if the Lakers win one of the first 2.
Nuggets win game 1.
Is this series already over?
All right, well, that's an on its face ridiculous question.
True. It's only one game.
No, the series is not
LeBron
over.
said don't
and in
have
fact,
much
even if
room
the
for
Lakers
error.
lose tonight, this series hasn't even started yet, according to some of the wisest minds ever. The part of this game that was most disconcerting to me was Austin Reeves seeming
Scared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Austin Reeves was actually good in the conference finals. And he was obviously good in that playoff run. It didn't
You
seem
thought he was
like
scared?
he just played so tentative. Austin Reeves needs to take some of D'Lo's confidence. So
Yes.
D'Lo has less and Austin has
Yes,
more.
it's 100% right.
So Austin just at times seemed like he wasn't even looking at the basket. Like he'd get the ball and almost, a circular dribble away.
Game 2. Tie game, 19 seconds left. Lakers with the possession. What are you gonna say now?
Nick,
Let's see what Nick
are you ready to admit this series is over?
I mean,
It's over.
how can something end before it's even begun?
That's a fair point.
It's over.
You know it's over.
They
Though.
have
At this point, bro, he getting paid, bro. He getting paid to say the Lakers is gonna win, bro. He's getting paid at this point, bro. ESPN or whoever run this show, he's obviously getting paid, bro, to keep the Lakers name alive. And bro, after missing a wide open 3 and to go out like that with a Jamal Murray game winner, bro, it's over. The series over. Do you know what a shot like that can do to your team? Like, come on, bro. It's over, bro. After that shot went in, bro, Murray hit that. Yeah, it was over.
Started yet. It hasn't even started.
Yeah, all right.
In fact, as it happens, these NBA playoffs haven't started. I don't know what it means for the ratings, but we're now 11-0 for home teams. So none of these
We're in the
series
Matrix or
are
something
yet
like
to
that,
start.
right? What the heck is going on?
Wilds, what was my pre-series prediction? You know it because you held it up and I tweeted it out.
You said Lakers
yesterday.
in 6.
Okay. So what does that? I know you're not quite as good at math as I am, but
Yeah.
what does that mean?
So you're going to have to win 4.
No, but what does it? What does it mean? The series
No,
is?
the next 4.
We'd have
4
to win
straight.
4 straight for the series to be
Four
exact. But what
straight.
was
They're
my
not winning
prediction?
4
Lakers
straight,
win
bro.
4 games and the Nuggets win how many?
2.
2, exactly. So I'm halfway there. So the idea that it would be over. No, listen. I don't look at, and I'm going to bring up the number I brought up earlier as well. People are going to say, "Oh, you lost the game. D'Lo was red hot." That's true, but what's also true is Rui and Austin Reeves were awful, and there were
They all
elements to it.
5 got to play.
No.
Terrifically
No, because
for them to win a game?
No, because my point is, with D'Lo, Rui, and Austin Reeves going 13 of 34 from the field, and with the bench scoring 6 total points, it's right
Blah,
there.
blah,
So no, I don't
blah.
think the series is over. Do I think the Lakers are in bad shape? Obviously. Does Game 3 become a no-question must-win? Obviously.
Bro, he's just
Do I think
talking,
it's over?
bro.
No.
The Lakers led by 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and they still lost.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though. I didn't know they was up
They
by
have
20.
now lost in just about every way
That hurts.
imaginable.
Right. So
to
they've gotten rid of all of
this.
it. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Nuggets win game 3. Up 3-0.
Okay, here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now 11 straight wins.
Wow.
Not even that many crack commandments. The bit doesn't even work. Denver went into LA and dispatched of the Lakers who by the second half were phoning it in literally. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Damn.
What's that? Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Wheels about to fall off. Is that what?
Tin Man mode.
Oh, no heart?
No heart.
From who?
Need some oil. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Told you, Tin Man mode.
Bro, you were obviously right about this series. I was obviously wrong. I had Lakers in 6. Now the best they can do is in 7.
Lakers in 7 is crazy. Oh wow, they won game 4. It's crazy. Calf injury. Jamal Murray.
Hey, Wiles, I got a question for you.
Sit back and watch.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What's your confidence level, buddy?
My confidence level's at 97.5.
That is not where it was when I
97.5.
walked in this morning. And what is the
96.5?
No, you're nervous about Jamal Murray.
Okay, here's Jamal Murray. Jamal
What
Murray
is the
grabbed
deal?
his calf.
Was he right?
He wasn't writhing. No, I didn't pull the video because I didn't want him to have to see it.
If the Lakers win tonight, do you think we're getting a game 7?
No.
They do 3
Keep
in
it
a row.
bean.
No,
Chris.
that is not the question.
Keep
The
it in.
question is,
I mean,
if they
Be
win
real.
tonight.
It's hard for me to answer that because everything to me is Jamal Murray.
That's right.
If Jamal Murray is out or severely hindered, but especially out, I think the Lakers actually have a very good chance of winning this series. Denver is not the same. No, like Jamal Murray is critical to this team.
And if they don't win
He's a big
tonight,
part of the team, though.
they have real problems. The last time they played, was it as close of a game as could possibly exist?
Is that
in the
what we're
NBA?
counting now? Okay, good.
No.
The Super Bowl is close too.
No,
Let's run that back, and I guess put Brock Purdy in the Hall of Fame.
And you know
'cause
what?
that went to overtime.
Wild, you're getting so mad, buddy.
I'm not getting mad. I'm just correct.
You're talking
This
about
is my
Niners.
this is my
Let's talk
correct
Lakers
voice.
Nuggets.
This is my.
Let's talk Lakers
Are we surprised KC are not the faves to three? It was super close.
Yes.
Who cares if it was close?
Okay, but you said you can't conceive. It's impossible.
Denver's going to win tonight.
Okay.
Jamal Murray is probably going to play. If he doesn't play, of course, there's a reason to be slightly concerned.
Okay, plenty of teams down 3-0 have won a game 5. Plenty. So if you're saying it's at 0%.
I'm saying it's historically it's at 0%.
To win tonight, it's not, buddy.
Is the series at 0% if it's never happened before? If I'm saying that no one's ever seen a unicorn, you're like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of horses and I've seen a lot of goats. And I could see those things happening.
Okay,
but if you've never seen, it's never happened in the history of the league.
But that's why I've been very careful not to say the Lakers are winning.
Right.
I don't like you. I don't like you anymore. The show's ruined.
I said if they win tonight, we're getting a game 7.
I don't
and
like
you are trying to talk about the overtime.
You're the worst guy. You're the worst guy.
Nuggets win game 5. Nuggets win the series, bro. May 2024. The Lakers fire head coach Darvin Ham. Damn.
Then you look at the head coach and say, do we think this year he got the most out of the team? I don't. We can disagree. I
think he got the most out of that team, bro. And he still got fired, bro. Like, he brought them all the way to the conference finals, bro. That team just wasn't a championship team, bro.
personally don't. And then the next thing is, do we think, fair or not, and I think it's fair, that the the players had disengaged from him. They believed this was, the Lakers had beaten the Nuggets. I wouldn't have think that, Darvin Ham's a great coach. Now, maybe he would have done something in the series that changed my mind, but it would have been hard for me to believe it.
All the blame on Darvin Ham. This is bad. Look at this chart, bro. Damn, bro. 2025, JJ Redick. All-Star break, 36-19 record. Okay.
OKC, it's not just that they're young. It's...
Ooh, okay. Let's get it. April 2025. Number 3 seed. Versus the T-Wolves and
the
Ant
best
Edwards.
possible path for the Lakers, in my opinion, was having the Thunder, Nuggets, and Clippers on the other side of the bracket. And they do. The Lakers' road to the conference finals is Timberwolves and then either Rockets, Golden State. I don't know how you can credibly play Rudy Gobert the amount of minutes you probably want to play him.
Okay.
You then add that the Lakers are getting, they no longer have to deal with playoff D'Angelo Russell, which is a disaster, and instead get to go against playoff Julius Randle, which is a different type of disaster.
Okay.
That's nice. They don't have Darvin Ham with his hands in his pockets, drawing up on the whiteboard, contest without fouling. They've got JJ, who's been up for 39 straight hours.
So my boy Nick Wright, very confident in the Lakers this season. All right.
Figuring out how to blitz Anthony Edwards. All that's good. You also have a series that, because Luka is going to want to make Rudy Gobert cry, LeBron's going to be able to sit back the first 3 quarters like he did in that Mavs game. We saw Luka with a worse supporting cast beat this team in 5 to go to the finals last year. Now, Ant said, I got tired, which was odd, and Ant won't be tired this time. But you also have LeBron with 8 days off coming in. Him a statue, guarantees him a statue.
Guarantees him a statue.
It certainly guarantees him a statue out front of Staples.
He talking crazy. Wow. Game 1 loss versus the T-Wolves. Late comeback.
I am not going to act like this was nothing. This was not nothing. Now, is it enough for me to be like, oh, the Lakers can't beat them? No. Do I think the Lakers are the better team? Yes. Do I still think the Lakers will win the series? Yes.
Okay. Game 2, Lakers win. The series is tied. All right.
The difference was the Lakers' defense, and the most impactful, most engaged, best defensive player on the court was the oldest guy on the court, the oldest guy in the league, and that was the story of the game from the opening tip. The guy who you saw from the very beginning that was setting the tone defensively was LeBron James.
All right. Game 3 to see. The T-Wolves win. The T-Wolves win Game 4. Good God. Damn! Okay, and T-Wolves up 3-1.
All of us, in all seriousness, thought if the games are close down the stretch, it favors the Lakers, and maybe, you know, it would have if they weren't dog tired. One of the biggest reasons the Lakers are down 3-1 is because the guy who was supposed to be the best player in the series has been the third best. Because it has been Ant, LeBron, Luka. And LeBron has been wildly impactful on the defensive end. It hasn't mattered. You know what I mean? He has been incredibly efficient. After LeBron got the block and the steal on consecutive possessions, and they have the ball up to a minute left, and LeBron is honestly chilling out on the deep wing. Luka, you have the ball a minute left, a bucket, and you win the game. And Luka was more gassed than LeBron, ends up pitching it to LeBron, and LeBron takes a deep 3, misses it, and then the game goes to Hill.
T-Wolves win Game 5. They win the series.
Here's the thing. I think JJ did a poor job this series. We're going to talk more about it later.
Damn, so in the last 5 seasons, look at this chart. They didn't even make it to the conference finals. LeBron's playoff success over the last 5 years. Oh my God, bro. Like, look at this, bro. This is terrible, bro. I would hate to be a Laker fan, bro. Like, look at this, bro. Y'all be having so much high expectations for this team, bro, and they just don't deliver, bro. They don't. They haven't been delivering, bro. And then when they lose, y'all try to find someone out of the group to put the blame on besides LeBron, bro. Like, look at this chart, bro. This is crazy, bro. Wow, bro. Listen, man. That was a crazy video right there, bro. The Lakers just kept letting my boy Nick Wright down. I don't know what it is, but Nick Wright, he just believes in the Lakers so much just because they have LeBron. But it's like, bro, it's time to hang it up, bro. It's time to hang it up, Bron. Like, I feel like the last good season they had was 2022 and 2023. Even though their team wasn't championship caliber, they still had a great season. I feel like Darvin Ham did an okay job. They just didn't have the right pieces to win the championship, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everybody want to put the blame on the coaches and certain players, but don't nobody want to put the blame on Bron. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bron has every excuse in the book, as I've been seeing from the past couple videos that I've been watching. But yeah, bro, Nick Wright, bro, I don't know if the nigga getting paid. He has to be getting paid because it's like every time they lose, he still believe the Lakers gonna win. Like, he still believe they gonna win, bro. But they just continuously keep letting my boy down year after year after year. Sad story, man. But anyways, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments down below. If you a Laker fan, let me know what y'all think, bro. This is sad, bro. This is sad, man. If y'all like the reaction, man, hit the like button. Comment down below any videos y'all want me to check out next. And last but not least, subscribe to the channel if you new. Young Groovy signing out. I'm going to catch y'all in the next vid.